Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and I have the first layout using my scrap stash kit for September, the one that's called Mr. Fox. And if you haven't heard of the scrap stash kit concept, I have a video, the one before this actually. I will show you everything that I had pulled from my stash in it, and it has the website and everything there as well. And I will include a link in the description here as well, but make sure you go check it out. It's pretty awesome. So I'm going to make a layout about this picture, which is the pumpkin spice latte. It's the first one I've had this season. And it's funny, I probably would have done a layout about the pumpkin spice latte anyway because it is my favorite. But this year was a little more special because here in Clovis, we don't have a Starbucks. I'm hearing rumors that we're going to get one out at Cannon Air Force Base in October, but the base is still a good, 15-20 minute drive from my house, so I don't think I'll be going out there just to get coffee. So these are going to be far and few between for me, which is probably, that's fine. I don't need a ton of them, but they are delicious. So I wanted to go ahead and make a page about it because I had driven by a Starbucks when we went to Lubbock this past weekend. So I am using that paper, the background paper there with all the circles on it is by Karen Foster Designs. That's very, very old. I don't even know if Karen Foster Designs is still making products or not. But it ended up being perfect because it's the color scheme, which is oranges and grays. And so the color scheme is perfect for what this kit was supposed to be of. And you'll see in a few minutes I'm going to use a coffee stain stamp from Studio Calico, which is very, very old, but very awesome. So it kind of goes with the circular bottom of the coffee cup. So that's why I decided to choose that pattern paper. So I'm layering a few other ones here. I just had a piece of white cardstock underneath the picture that kind of helps break up the orange a little bit. And that orange dot paper is by Bella Boulevard. Just adds a little deeper orange. And the gold doily is by Paper Studio, which I picked up at Hobby Lobby. Now there's the coffee stain stamp. And when I use that stamp, I always use the Tim Holtz Distress Ink in tea dye, Teadye. And it really does, that color really does make it look like I had coffee on the bottom of my cup and I put it down on my piece of paper. So I adore that stamp. I love it so much. So I did a couple of images on this lined piece of paper, and I did not write down who made that. It was just a scrap piece that I had sitting. It's like a journal spot. And that right there is a little coffee cup image that I had cut from my silhouette, and I did that quite a while ago, actually for a Project Life card swap that I did with a scrapbooking group that I was in. And so I had a few laying around. So I grabbed one and put it on here. But it's an image that I think I found it on Pinterest, and then I uploaded it to my Silhouette software, and I had to cut out the red and then the white and then the center, like what are those called? The things that go around your cup? Like the sleeve. There we go. I used up that washi, which is why I gave the thumbs up just now. There were only 2 strips on there, so I went ahead and stuck those on either side. And that's a little printable that says hi that I got from a silhouette, from a Studio Calico printable sheet. Now I'm using my Distress Ink again in the same color, and I'm just inking all around these white hearts that I had sitting on my desk that were just punched out. And just kind of outlining a little bit to make them stand out a little bit more against such a busy background that I have going on there. I'm going to do in 3 different places. I considered using, you know, that says homemade love, but pumpkin spice lattes are not homemade, so I decided against that. Those are just 2 little scraps that I had sitting in my kit and just went ahead and used them up. And that is a big flower from Sassafras, and those are old as well. And that's the only one I have left. I had them in yellow and in teal. They're beautiful, but they're big, so you gotta make sure you can have the room to use those up. These rub-ons, they're little clock images from Studio Calico. Those are very old as well. And I'm going to go ahead and use that solid one. The other 2 kind of blended in a little bit too much. They didn't stand out very well. So I'm going to go ahead and use this one that's just a solid orange. And I'm going to rub it in right behind this doily. And I still have the coffee stain. I still wanted that to be poking out so you can see it underneath the clock as well. I'm going to go ahead and start sticking some of the hearts down. And this is a chipboard sticker pack from Studio Calico, and I just picked up one that says "Hello, friend." Coffee's my friend, I won't lie. And I'm going to use up that Sassafras flower there, so I have 2 empty packages already. And this is a sticker sheet from Amy Tangerine from her +1 line, so I'm kind of looking to see if there's anything on there that I want to throw on. She has a ton of tiny stickers on there. And I put that right there in the middle. It's like, I don't know if it says if it means I love you or just like, you know, rock fingers, like rock on fingers. I guess it could be interpreted as either one, so I put that right there in the middle. And I'm going to use up these enamel dots in gray and in orange. So used up that one. And I'm going to leave that orange one there for now. I'm sure I'll use it up soon. And I'm going to use these cork thickers, which are called Dazzle. And the title is just going to be PSL for Pumpkin Spice Latte. I'm going to do my journaling and just talk about how we don't have one here in Clovis right now. So while we were in Lubbock, I made sure I stopped by a Starbucks on the way home and enjoyed my pumpkin spice latte on our hour-and-a-half drive home. And I'm going to use the other side. I was going to save that side of the doily, but I wanted to add a little bit more on the left-hand side here. It looked a little bit bare compared to the rest of the layout. And I'm going to go through these stickers one more time because I feel like right underneath the journaling, in between the stamps, is a little bit bare. I feel like it needs something there. So I'm going to grab a couple of these arrows and then realize that I did not stick down my paper. I just started sticking stuff on top without adhering that down. So I have to slide those in there with some adhesive. So these are they're just like hand-drawn arrows almost in blue and in orange. So I put those on there, pointing towards the picture. Taking one last look, and that is going to complete my layout. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you real soon. Bye.